Hello everyone, my name is Aina Raj and I inspire people to achieve their goals through life and career coaching. Today, I want to talk to you about a very common obstacle that we all face and that prevents us from reaching our goals, and that is the fear of failure. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so whether it's our dream to quit our job and start something new, or to make a big investment in terms of money, or relocating to a new country with a lot of uncertainty, or maybe making a big life-altering decision, one feeling that constantly creeps in is the fear of failure. Fear of failure can make us immobile and prevent us to move forward. So in this video, let me share with you 5 tips that has helped me overcome my fear of failure. Okay, so here goes. What is the reason that so many people experience fear of failure? In my experience coaching several clients, I have come to realize that the reason for fear of failure is mostly external than internal, which means that the thought of what others will think is the main reason for fear of failure. This brings me to our tip number 1. Don't think what others will think. Others do not care if you succeed or you fail. If you win, they will appreciate you and move on. And if you fail, they will cringe or maybe sympathize and still move on. Honestly, your goal is your own. And if you win, you get the full credit for it. And if you lose or if you fail, you take the full responsibility for it. Nobody cares, really. Okay, so tip number 2, do not take your failures personally. Now, let me share a very personal incident. So recently, I got my Dubai driving license. Now, getting a driving license in Dubai is a big deal and they charge a fortune for it. Now, you gotta pay, every time you fail, you gotta pay extra for additional classes and an extra test fee. So I did not clear it the first time, neither the second time. Now, every time I failed, I felt devastated. I felt incompetent. I thought to myself that I was a good driver in India and what happened or what went wrong, and I felt embarrassed about myself. So one thing I learned after repeated failures is that do not take your failure personally, because failure has nothing to do with your identity or your skills or your preparation level. It only depends on your performance at that particular point in time. If you take yourself too seriously or if you put too much pressure on yourself, your confidence will come down and you will be unable to perform at your best. So always separate yourself from your failure and do not judge or doubt yourself based on your failure. Okay, so here goes tip number 3. This is my favorite. Think long term. Now, Simon Sinek is a great motivational speaker and author of the best-selling book Start With Why. I completely admire his wisdom and ideologies. And in one of his speeches, he says, when I fail, I don't think that I'm good for nothing, but I think I am behind and I need to work more to get ahead. Now, this thought has completely changed the way I look at failure. For me, failure is only a smaller obstacle that you need to overcome while you're chasing your larger goal. It is definitely not the end of everything. Now, tip number 4, as cliched as it may sound, every failure is a learning experience. Now, even if you don't know what works for you, you will learn what doesn't work for you. Now, some people are superficially confident. Even before they do anything, they feel confident that if I do it this way, I will succeed. But if you really do something on your own and fail at it, you will feel confident from within, because now you know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay, so last but not the least, tip number 5, picture the best case scenario, and in some cases, the worst case. Now, if you're inherently an optimistic person, imagining yourself becoming a millionaire if you start something on your own today, or imagining the best of best that can happen when you succeed, will motivate you and will help you move forward while ignoring the fear of failure. Now, something that has really worked out for me is to imagine the worst case scenario. Like, take for example the driving license test. What if I fail for the 3rd time? So I lose more money, I had to put in more time, and let's see what else. Maybe people start mocking at me, but that's it. There is no personal damage, nor will the world come crumbling down. When you start listing down your worst fears, you will start to see how insignificant they are. Okay, so to summarize, here goes the 5 tips that will help you overcome your fear of failure. 1, don't think what others will think. 2, don't take your failures personally. 3, think long term. 4, understand that every failure is a learning experience. And 5, it helps to picture the worst case scenario. Okay, so thank you for watching this video till the end. I hope this was helpful. To watch more videos like these, please do like and subscribe my YouTube channel. And if you want to improve your personal and professional life, you can also take career coaching or life coaching, and I will link all the details below, and you can send an email or a personal message and I will reach out to you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.